Okay, so to start out, I leave my hair all the way down for this type of look. Like I don't section it off because I don't want it to look perfect and uniform. So the barrel that I use is about, I think this is about 1 inch. I mean, like you can see my finger here. It's pretty small, but I also have shorter hair, so I feel like this look could be easily achieved with any size curling iron. I just use a smaller size because my hair is shorter, so I can get more curls in it. Let's see what else. Sometimes this look looks also nice if I just wash my hair and then sleep on it, and then the next day wake up and it's kind of like messy wavy, and I just like work with the curling iron the next day, and that's a really easy way to do this look as well. I think it looks really good if I blow dry my hair so it's smoother, but I think it also looks great and effortless, and kind of looks like you just have like naturally cool hair if you wake up and then just like work with your hair for 10 minutes in a curling iron. So if I were going anywhere like on a weekend where I wanted to look really nice, this is how I would do it. So what I do, and this whole, it took me a while to like figure this out because this is super counterintuitive to any way that I've ever curled my hair before, but what you're going to do is you decide a way to start curling the top of your hair, and you curl the top of it, and then you take the curling iron out and you switch directions. So you really have to get used to like moving your hands in certain ways and learning like what means curling away from your face versus towards your face. But I will show you. So I don't clamp my hair when I do this. I kind of use this as a curling wand. And you want to take pretty small pieces of hair. I have a lot of hair, so I tend to take bigger pieces, but if you take smaller pieces, it works really well. So this piece, I'm going to start curling towards my hair, and then I'm going to move away. So here I'm moving towards my head, and I do it about 1.5 times. Leave it there for a second, and then move it down. Try to get to where that curl, the last curl ended, and just curl it in the opposite direction. And hold the bottom piece. So you see I kind of have this like funky thing going, and then the bottoms, I like them to be straighter, so I clamp it and I just pull it like that, and it's a little bit straighter on the bottom. So you see it kind of looks like, you know, you see the top is moving towards my head and the bottom is moving away, and I think it just looks really cool and like totally trendy. I feel like this is what all of like the, I don't know, famous people, how they do their hair. So I'll do this next piece in the opposite direction so you can see. But so I'm going to do it away from my face and then towards my face and then pull. So first I'm going to do away. So about 1.5 times, hold it there for a minute. And then towards. You want to try to get as close as possible. You don't have to worry about, you know, getting the end super close to your hair, the curling iron, and burning your fingers, because you're going to pull it through anyway. And then the way that you ended the curl, so this curl ended going towards my face, so that's the way I'm going to pull the curling iron down, if that makes sense. So I'm like pulling it down but kind of curling it. So I'm going to hold it there and pull. There we go. And sometimes I kind of pull it with my fingers down too while it's cooling. So I don't know if you can see, that one was not as defined, but you can see here, see they're opposite. So this one's going away and then towards. What else? So this piece that I normally, the very front piece, I always do a uniform curl. I just don't think it looks very good to do alternating in the very front of my face. So I try to get a pretty little piece. Not that small. Okay, so this small. And I just honestly kind of use it like a curling wand, and I'm going to do the whole thing away from my face. So, but for some reason I still do it in pieces. So I do this, and then go down, do it again, and pull it through away from my face. Up there. Okay, So what I try to do when I do this look is I don't really work too much on the super bottom layers because I don't want the whole thing to be very wavy. I want it all to look effortless and natural. So I just try to like pick pieces. So let's see. Sorry, my mirror is like over here. Let's do this piece because it's pretty straight. So this piece I'm going to try to go away from my face first. And I do it pretty close to my head from the top. And then towards and then, let's see, I lost the bottom. Pull it down, but kind of towards my face. Like that. You know, these pieces don't have to be perfect. This is not about a perfect hairstyle look. Okay. Lastly, I think we need to fix this little piece. So this one will go, I'll just do it away from my face in the beginning. So the other really important part about this look is making sure, regardless if you blow dry it first or not, is making sure the hair goes on smooth through the curling iron. I don't know if that makes sense, but like smooth, like you don't want it to be all curled up in the curling iron, like sometimes curling wands can do. So you want the hair to go on very flat. Maybe that's a better word, flat. And put this piece in and smooth. There we go. So you can see here it's already starting to come along. What ends up happening though is these pieces here stay straight, but I normally just go ahead and work my way around the whole head and then just see how those pieces look. So this is pretty much what I would finish with. You know, it's not all over curly, it's not all over wavy. You can still see a lot of straight parts. I don't know if you'll be able to see like the bottom here. I mean, I pretty much only curled this top part. You know, the bottom all here is still pretty straight. I don't know if you can see. You know, the back is kind of messy. But I just want to kind of like go for it. I feel like that's what's in, is just a little bit of wave, nothing too uniform. You know, these front pieces I feel like really help frame my face better. But I want to show you my favorite thing. So what I like to do to keep it volumized and just to keep it shape is use this Virtue volumizing powder that they have. I think you're typically use it in the root, but I really like using it all over my hair. So what I do is I pull my hair up like this, and I kind of spray a couple pumps. Oh, just coughed it in. As I lift my hair up in the back, and it comes out like a powder. And so then what I do is I really try to rub it in like this, and it really helps keep the overall, I think, messy texture of the hair, and I think it helps keep the curl as well. I feel like it kind of acts like a hairspray in a way, but it doesn't make it super crunchy. So, and it allows you to keep fluffing it through the night because it helps hold I feel like it kind of reactivates it if you are, using it during the day. And I feel like it makes it even more kind of like fluffy. So yes, this is my finished look. This is how I like to use all my Virtue products to achieve this, I think, more modern, middle part, wavy, tousled look.